The next section is a professional shave service. Once mannequin is prepared and second lather has been applied, please await to be instructed by the rater to demonstrate the use of freehand, backhand, and reverse freehand strokes. When all demonstrations have been completed, candidates will be instructed to complete the shave. This section is untimed. You may begin.
For this portion of the exam, you're going to be scored on the following criteria. Your procedure criteria: 1. To sanitize and clean hands. 2. To prepare the client for shave service. 3. Prepare the client's face for shave. 4. Remove lather. And 5. To re-lather the face. Once you begin the shave, you will be scored on 6. To demonstrate the use of freehand stroke in the appropriate areas. 7. Demonstrate the use of backhand stroke in appropriate areas. 8. Demonstrate use of reverse freehand stroke in appropriate areas. And complete the shave. Remove all traces of lather. For the safety criteria, you will be scored on the following criteria. 1. Properly dispose of waste materials. Ensure workstation area remains sanitary. Ensure draping is maintained throughout service. Replace contaminated items. Ensure containers remain closed when not in use. Kit remains sanitary. And 7. Avoiding cross-contamination. Be sure to disinfect your hands after setting everything up and while setting everything up as well. For this portion, it would be wise for you to go ahead and have everything set up in the order that you were going to use them to avoid any confusion and possible cross-contamination. When setting up the mannequin, remember it's going to be towel, cape, towel. Be sure that your cape has some grip, or to use barber clips so that way you can keep the tension on the neck and keep it from falling. And just in case the cape does fall off, just go ahead and continue with your process. Do not attempt to pick it up. Applying the first lather. Be sure not to apply too much lather into your hands, because you will need to clean after. So the more you have in your hand, the harder the cleanup will be. For this section, be sure to continuously disinfect your hands. You will go ahead and make your way to the hot water, so that way you can wet your towel. Once you return, be sure to check your temperature on yourself and the client before applying to the head. When applying the towel, be sure to apply it from the nose up and then wipe from the forehead down. Go ahead and apply your second lather. After you apply your second lather, go ahead and pause to inform the rater that you are ready to begin your section.
Go ahead and show me the free stroke.
Free stroke.
On this portion, the rater will go ahead and ask you to perform the service on the left or right side of the mannequin. So be sure you know how to use the proper stroke on the proper section. After you had demonstrated the appropriate strokes, the rater will prompt you to go ahead and continue your shave. Be sure that after every stroke you wipe down the blade, and to be sure that your thumb is always behind the blade. And if you do need to adjust your mannequin, be sure to close your blade. To close off the pores, be sure to add cold water to the towel. Once again, wiping down from the forehead down to the chin. Make sure you fold the towel. Dispose of your material properly. And go ahead and place your items in the soiled linen bin. And before raising your hand, be sure to disinfect your work area and your hands once again. Remember, you will not take any points off if you disinfect your hands throughout the procedure.
Candidates, please stop working. All scoring has completed for the section. You will now proceed to the next section of examination.